What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you guys can hear me because we're having all kinds of issues with our first stream back. My restream chat's not working. My desktop sound, I don't think you guys can hear. I don't know if you guys could hear the music during the waiting scene. Clarissa, how are we doing? Sounds great. Awesome. At least you guys can hear me. I got lots of editing to do. Lots of stuff has fallen behind. Ashley, I see you're on. Luckily, did you hear the music, Clarissa, at the beginning though? I want to make sure the music isn't too loud. Let me see here. Okay, you never heard music. Okay. Yeah, I got some problems with some audio I noticed. So you guys can't hear the desktop, but I guess at least you're hearing me. Even though you're probably happier if you heard the desktop versus me. Roger at least heard the screams. Okay. Yeah, I got some work to do on that. We'll get it fixed. But I have missed enough streams. I have missed you guys. I still got tons of work to do in this office. I'm not completely even happy with this setup. But I need Alex, what's up, buddy? I needed to get back on streaming, so we're going to get back on track. If it's right or if it's not right, we're still going to do our streams. Hearing you is better. We've come into the stream. Thank you, Clarissa. Congratulations again on your wedding. And I still want to see the video of when you saw the video, the congratulations video. You gotta post that for us. If you have already posted it, I have missed it. So again, I'm not completely the office still needs tons to do. I'm not completely happy with the couch kind of look. But you know, where is AA Ron? Right, you're right, Roger. I I got lots and lots to do, and we are working on all kinds of stuff on the back end. But I talked to Tia. I was like, okay, I know I'm a perfectionist. I know I want everything perfect, and we have so much going on. But I have missed way too many streams. Got to get back on track. Got to make sure to bring the streams back, get the giveaways going again, and get back to this park because heck, this is what I started. Was the whole fun of it in the first place. So we will be back to lives every Friday. I'm gonna talk to Tia about doing bringing back trivia, even if everything's not set up right on Thursdays, and get back to what we love, and get back to getting to see you guys, chatting with you guys. Michael, what's up, buddy? I haven't heard yet for our VR. So a couple of updates of some stuff we've been working on. Lost my top fan badge. No, Melissa, you're gonna have to get that back. So a couple of things we've been working on just to let you know since I haven't been on the stream with you guys. We've had a lot going on. We did. We're trying to get scheduled for the VR team another VR thing to do. Um, so hopefully that will work out. They wanted to do it while I was out of town. Ashley, we have been well. We've had some problems, but we've been well. We had a situation with my son. He one of the kids in his school. Um, Joe, I can use the logo and make you a mug. I like it. Um, I'll send you the logo sometime soon, so you can do that. One of the other kids in his class, a student parent got COVID. Um, then my son ran an extremely high fever that couldn't be broken for way too long. Basically overnight, but usually if you get to fever, you give them medicine, it's broke, it's over. It kept coming back. Um, and we didn't know about the cross contamination at that point. Then, very next day that he did get to go back to school, we found out they shut his school down and I got sick. Still not 100% sure what I got sick with because I wasn't to the point where I needed a hospital or anything, but that kind of slowed stuff down for 2 weeks. The move, just doing one thing after another, but we just at the end of the day we got to push through, don't we? Angelina, how we doing? Clarissa's, I said hi to. Ashley's on. Michael's on. If you haven't already, please share the stream. Let everybody know we are back and we will be back to our regular schedule. Thank you, Clarissa. I'm glad that feeling much better now too. And the Geeking Games sign is green. But we're like I said, I'm still haven't figured out how exactly we're gonna do our normal streams. Maybe we'll try a different point of angle on the camera every week. We'll do so many, and then we'll have you guys vote on which one you like the best. Green is the best. So we are working on hopefully getting it scheduled around my Disney trip with the VR. I have a meeting actually Wednesday to talk with a custom computer company to do some maybe Geek and Game computers, custom gaming Geek and Game computers. Paul Bigger, how we doing? Hopefully Tia heard the bell because our food just arrived. Text her. I haven't seen her talk. I'm trying to text two food. It is good to be back. But so I do have that meeting on Wednesday about a custom computer company making custom Geeking Game computers. That should be exciting. We're working on some stuff for the website. Um, Clarissa said, "Perfect timing. I'm wanting to get a custom computer. LO. I've been debating. Well, I will keep you up to date, Clarissa. I'm excited about it. That I meet Wednesday. James Yates is here, my brother from another mother. Um, we've even talked about doing custom Geeking Game pops inside the computer. Aaron's birthday's coming up. Hint, hint. James, I'm glad you're here, bud. But we will be getting back to our normal schedule. So, what else do we have going on? We've started doing actual pre-orders with Keebler. He's letting us do so many pre-orders, and he's ordering product for the Geek and Game community. Yes, Alex, custom PCs, custom gaming PCs. I'm working with a company now. I have a meeting with them Wednesday. There'll be special pricing. Um, I've been out of the loop for well, I've been out of the loop, Alex. I hadn't done a stream since moving. At least not with the computer, all just some quick updates. So it's not on you, it's on me. But yes, so I meet with them Wednesday. We're talking about a couple different things, doing some couple custom PCs, doing maybe 3 different levels of custom PCs as well, geeking game themed, or maybe just um, geek themed in general. Maybe a Spider-Man one, a Marvel one, and make them each unique. We have a couple different avenues we can go. You guys, let me know what you guys think. I personally want to see a geeking game one myself. We are on the website now. We've brought back, which is actually doing well, the comic mystery boxes, and working with Keebler to work out a special deal with a grading company to do actual graded comics for us. So we send off so many comics a month. They will grade them for us, send them back, and they will all go into mystery boxes, which is exciting for us, that the comics are coming on. And we're actually talking to some independent comic makers now on actually selling digital comics on the website. Paul wants to see Marvel and Geek and Game custom. So um, we got a lot of amazing stuff in the works. Getting really close as well to putting a real focus on my ultimate dream, and honestly, why one of the reasons I started Geeking Game was to get support to do it. I'm gonna see chat. That's because it's working. One of my ultimate dreams is to build a video game. It's really where I was hoping Geeking Game would always take us. It's going to be hard. That's the far goal. But I have come up with a cheap way to start the process for people to get a feel. So that project is starting to come on as well. Quick subject change because I'm happy about it. My Funko Pop collection has been slowly growing. Congratulations, Ashley. I have this is actually newer to my collection right here. This is the Kickstarter Kickstarter Todd McFarlane Spawn. I got the 3-pack. That's actually his autograph. Todd McFarlane's autograph right there. Tell you what, I think it's one of the coolest additions to my collection I've ever gotten. Michael says someone in the group was a game designer. I need to figure out who that is. I need to know who that is. Maybe they can join the Geeking Game team to help. Clarissa, I greatly appreciate that. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for you guys to get to test some parts, because the endeavor I'm trying to, it's the ultimate game I want to build is the type that I play, which is MMOs. Whew, that's the hardest one to build. James got his first autograph pop. What? Who was it? We are working on trying to get some more autograph pops and comics for Geeking Game. We're talking to some different comic books people now. I have a friend that just finished school for game design and process his own game. That's awesome, Clarissa. I'm really Austin Sheets. What's up? James got who signed the Hulk. What I'm really hoping, I think the only way this game will really take off is if I get a bunch of geek people who know how to do game design. Some are going to have to know how to do game design. Some are going to have music. Some are going to have to know graphic artists. Get them all to want to work on this project. Because I really want it to be a game built by gamers for gamers instead of all these AAA places making crap cash grabs. Oh, Michael got almost the entire Willy Wonka sign. Who signed it? Oh, Lou signed the Hulk. Very cool. Actually, I got a Halloween Towns. Very cool. I actually just bought my mom two of the Sanders sisters Funko Pops signed by the actresses. And then the third one, I couldn't find her on a pop. Stand by, I'll get the list. Very cool. So yeah, we got a lot of going on. Um, heck, I haven't talked to y'all in a while. I think we never got to finish talking about what you guys thought about the different Disney Plus series. Critical Error Computing is on. Greeting. We were just talking about you guys. We were just talking about y'all. For everybody that's in the chat, that's who I'm going to meet with on Wednesday and see if we can work some stuff out for y'all. Critical Error, Larissa, who's on the chat, was just saying how she's actually in the market for a custom computer. Larissa, you're excited for Hocus Pocus too. My mother is a huge Hocus Pocus fan, so she's really excited about it. Ash says that's oh, give me 1 second. One of my systems just turned off for some reason. I have to for some reason I got a timer on my receiver. One of the things I got to fix in the office because it's shutting down, and then when it does that, it shuts down my big screen. Angelina, Falcon and Winter Soldier was amazing. That was actually one thing I wanted to ask you. What did y'all think about it? I'm thinking the Marvel's doing a great job in all this series, and I'm super stoked for the next one. The one I really wanted to see, Loki. Let's see, Michael says 3 of the kids from Willy Wonka, actresses from actor who played. Man, that's awesome. Where'd you find that, Michael? Brooklyn says we're looking at possible delivering custom geek and game line of PCs. Critical. We were talking about that. Like I said, Clarissa said she's actually looking for a custom. She's been debating on getting. So what perfect timing. If you guys get a chance, please make sure you guys go over to Critical Error Computing and make sure to like their page. Hopefully, we'll be doing lots with them in the near future. We bought them from a gent in one of the Houston Funkos. That's awesome. Hey, Michael, have you seen? By the way, Houston Comic Con, which is called Comicapalooza, is coming. They've already announced some of the people that will be at Houston. You have, I know it's Saved by the Bell. 2 Saved by the Bell actors are going to be there. The 2 guys. Oh, there was a bigger one. The guy who plays oh, why can't Hellboy. The actor that plays Hellboy, I believe, is going to be. So, do you have any Hellboy pops? Good time to get those autographed at Comicapalooza. I talked to Comicapalooza yesterday. Yesterday, still trying to figure out I will be there at Comicapalooza or not this year. It is going to be a lot smaller this year. Yes, Ron Perlman is going to be there. Thank you. By the way, I don't think I said hi, Michelle. I apologize. So I'm looking forward. They've already started announcing some of the comic book artists and everything. They're saying it's gonna be a lot more spread out, a lot smaller for social distancing. But I'm just glad for it to be back. If you guys haven't seen, also WWE has announced they are about to bring back the live shows and start traveling again. And the first show is going to be right here in Houston. Actually, yes, I know Hellboy. So that's a pretty. I'm already trying to get tickets for that because I got my kids to start watching WWE. So I want to take them to the show. See, Paul, you got to come down to Comic Palooza, get them autographed. Did we lose you? No, I'm here. Can you still hear me? Everything still shows good on my end. We're going to. Oh, bunch popped up. We're going to potentially get more access to 3D printing. All of a sudden, I got a bunch of chats at once. 3D printing, maybe you could make some custom special editions. You needed to. Also, I got a 3D printer here. John, I like A&W actually. They're doing pretty good. Speaking of that, I got some stuff to 3D print that I want to try out that I had designed. I once gave my ex-wife I was waiting for the ex-wife jokes, James. Oh, I do have some 3D print stuff that has been designed. A Geek and Game sign that I had designed. I'm gonna try to print a Funko shelf. It's a single shelf for one Funko that's supposed to help hide the shelf, though, and a special holder for Funko sodas that you can put into a hard shelf. So I gotta print them and test them before we put them out there. I haven't done any resin printing. I think that might be the next thing I do. By the way, too, what did you guys think? I don't think we talk yet about Mortal Kombat movie. It's been so while since I had to move offices and everything for me to get live. If you guys haven't seen Batista's walk or zombie movie, I believe is on Netflix today. Yeah, I've heard that on resin for very especially smaller and or high detail. The reason I got I have the Sidewinder X1 is because I wanted to be able to do full size helmets and eventually build full Iron Man suit. I agree. I saw a lot of people on Mortal Kombat, John Say and James, they didn't like the Mortal Kombat, and I'm just going, what did you expect? It's a video game that's based off blood and fighting. It's a movie based off of that. Like I really enjoyed it. Brought back a lot of the old feelings. The only thing that I really wish they would have done um, was that the one scene where they're fighting on the bridge over the pit, the spike pit. Now, the spike pit has been in Mortal Kombat since the very first Mortal Kombat, and you always wanted to do the fatality unless you were fighting in that scene. Then it was fun just to uppercut them. They would fall off the bridge and land in the spikes. And I was like, "Oh, they're fighting on the bridge. They're fighting on the bridge. They're gonna uppercut into the spikes. Here it comes!" And then they never uppercut into the spikes. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Yeah, your son's name is Raiden. That's awesome. I wanted to name my son Dallas Cowboy, Superman, Batman, French, but my better half wouldn't let. The it was funny is the one character that I've never really liked. I guess I never really played with him was video game was never liked Kano, but man, Kano made the movie. He was hilarious. So So I still call my friends still have the time call my son Dallas Cowboy. Just your John, your cousin's name is Katana. That's awesome. You get hey, you can get it. We can get all these kids now together and start our own Mortal Kombat. Alex, I agree. Kano was the MVP of the movie. Angelina's off to family time. Thank you for checking in with us. And again, Angelina, remember we will start being back regularly 8:30 every Friday. And with the Michael, that what I've heard is um, all the actors have signed up for another 3 movies. So I expect that they will be. Now, unfortunately, the new ones I think will be going straight to theater and not to HBO, because HBO only has this basically deal going on for 1 year. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying the movies coming straight to a streaming service, even if it's on Disney Plus and you got to pay the extra $30 or the pre-release on Google. I don't mind paying the $30. I mean, really, by the time I buy tickets for just me, my 2 kids, and my better half, I'm over $30 anyways. I can't get up to use the restroom. One of my kids are always going to have to use the restroom. You buy popcorn and drinks. Really, I'm saving money. And these days, everyone has a big screen anyway. So I'm enjoying them releasing. And I'm going to be sad if Mortal Kombat comes out. And I'm going to have to go to. And actually, I know we have lots of anime fans in the groups and everything. And I know tonight's a little bit slower on the viewers, but no one expected me to go live. It was kind of a surprise. John agrees with me. So I know a lot of times we're up to 200 viewers and get low today, but I like I said, we will be getting back on track every Friday at 8:30, and I'm gonna try to talk to Tia to bring back on Thursdays trivia as well. Has anybody actually watched the new Batista zombie movie yet? And if you have, please don't spoil it. But is it any? Depends on the anime for me. Actually, I'm not as much into the overseas anime. Yes, Aaron, Snake Eyes. I like it. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. No, I don't know if you guys have watched, um, but there is a series on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us. I think there's been 3 seasons. Now the seasons are short. I think they're usually about 4 episodes. Every episode's about an old toy, how it came developed, why it was developed, who developed it, type of stuff. Like one series He-Man, one series was Barbie, one series was Transformers, and one of the series is GI Joe. Not to spoil it from you guys, but I thought it was funny that Snake Eyes is one of the most popular GI Joes that have existed, and he was huge in when he got in the cartoons. Toy was huge, popular. Of course, they're doing a backstory, and they chose Snake Eyes, so that tells you how big he was for the franchise. But what a lot of people don't realize is Snake Eyes was only developed because when they were making the toys, this is when they first started doing smaller action figures, more detailed, more paint, and versus the old school big army action figures. They weren't. The company felt like they weren't making a big enough margin on the toys, so they were trying to figure out how to make a larger margin. And it was because these toys took so long to make and they were so time consuming So they developed Snake Eyes, who wears all black because he would be easier to make as a toy. The idea came from we need a toy that we can make faster, so we make a larger margin to fix the margin on our other toys. Snake Eyes' whole character was developed based off of selling more toys and fixing a margin, and then he becomes really one of the most popular. I would argue the most popular GI Joe of them all. Knowing half the battle, extremely violent, and that is your educational part of the Geek and Game stream for your viewing pleasure. We always have to learn something, right? So great if you haven't seen that great series on Netflix. Yes, and Storm Shadow. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm wondering if it's going to hold true, the backstories still hold true to what we've already learned from the original GI Joe movie, because they kind of show some of his backstory there too. Absolutely, I agree with you, Michael. All day, all day. All right, guys. Well, my food is downstairs, but let everybody in the Geek and Game community, if you would, go post in there and let everybody know that we are back to our normal schedule. So to be prepared. And we also got, just to let you guys know, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to get Keebler to send me a picture because it got dropped off to him. But we have Eek Nation has made a print and gave to us to give to one of you guys. So I'm going to get Keebler to send me a picture of it and post it up. And because we're going to start our weekly giveaways again. Yes, James. And that's one reason I got the new office. So I have more room for VR so you and me can play. And I don't know if they fixed. I think they might have fixed the one bug from you know how when you stream live from the Oculus 2, some games you couldn't hear the voice anymore when someone was talking. They might have fixed patched that. I know they just made a patch too, where remember I told you not to buy that cable. Um, they can now, I believe, stream desktop games straight to the Oculus Quest 2 without a cable. Those are some bad prints he did, Michael. Some bad prints. Those are awesome. I still don't really have enough wall space, so I didn't get them, but they're pretty awesome. I did just pick up, maybe I'll show you guys next time because hidden behind I'm watching the chat actually on a drop down projector screen, so I can't reach them. But behind that projector screen, I after watching the Mortal Kombat movie, I ordered on Amazon some of the Todd McFarlane Mortal Kombat action figures. Yeah, Nathan, I'm interested to see that as well. Now, remember, Ashley, on trivia, and guys that are on that usually play trivia, correct me if I'm wrong, but Twitch, I believe, has the the best delay, or at least the delay. All right, guys. Well, I got some food downstairs, and I'm gonna go watch me the zombie movie now on Netflix with Batista in it. You guys enjoy your night, and I will see you guys on Friday. And keep a lookout on the website for the next giveaway. Should be starting this weekend or Monday. Yeah, we'll be turning back in. Look forward to seeing you, Critical Error. Twitch has less lag. That's right. Followed by YouTube and then Facebook. So as we bring back the trivia, make sure you guys, if you haven't already followed on Twitch, make sure you do. All right, guys, you guys have a great night. I'm starving. This fat boy is going to go eat some food. And I will see you guys next Thursday, or next Friday. Sorry. Next Friday. Oh, man. Screen just went out again. Now I gotta go. Or after another. All right, guys, y'all have a great night, and I'm glad that